It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by Ouachita Valley Respiratory Care, where you can breathe a little easier, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC. One of America's most loved comic strips, Lil Abner, was a staple in newspapers for 43 years, beginning August 13, 1934. The brainchild of Al Cap, Lil Abner was the first strip based in the South, as comic strips in years prior typically dealt with northern urban experiences. The Sunday page debuted 6 months after the Daily, on February 24, 1935. It was distributed first by United Feature Syndicate, and later by the Chicago Tribune New York News Syndicate. Lil Abner Yoakum was the protagonist, a naive, simple-minded, gullible, sweet-natured hillbilly who lived with his parents in a ramshacked log cabin in the fictional Dog Patch, USA. Abner was 6 feet, 3 inches, towering over his pint-sized parents, known as Mammy and Pappy, real first names Pansy and Lucifer, respectively. The love of his life was Daisy Mae Scragg, who later became Mrs. Abner Yoakum. He had 2 younger siblings, Tiny and Honest Abe. The family pet was named Salome. Among the supporting characters included Lonesome Polecat, Moonbeam McSwine, Stupefying Jones, Wolf Gal, Earthquake Bagoon, Aunt Bessie, and Gat Garson, who bore an uncanny resemblance to Lil Abner, a murderous racketeer with a predilection for Daisy Mae. As Al Cap grew up in the Northeast, he wrote all the final dialogue in Lil Abner using his approximation of a mock Southern dialect, non-stop creative spelling, and deliberate malapropisms. The success of Lil Abner spawned a radio show, 2 movie versions, one of them a musical, a series of theatrical cartoons, a stage play, comic books, public service works, and an unsold TV pilot. By the time the final Lil Abner strip was issued on November 13, 1977, it had been read by 60 million people in over 900 American newspapers and 100 papers in 28 other countries. For more amazing trivia, and in case you missed a particular segment, check out the Trivia Tracks podcast on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Spreaker, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me every Monday through Friday morning for Trivia Tracks on Fox Sports Camden 97.1.